Hi, this is Dr. Todd Rowe, and today I'm going to talk about silver nitrate, or Argentum Nitricum. Before I start, to mention that nothing in this material is meant to diagnose, cure, prescribe, or treat any illness. Please consult your homeopathic practitioner for treatment options. Silver nitrate has been used medicinally for several thousand years. It was used by the ancient Egyptians to help with conjunctivitis problems. This is a picture of silver nitrate rock. It's also been used historically to treat sore throats. In homeopathy, we use it for a wide variety of conditions. It's very useful for allergies. Perhaps its most well-known usage is for anticipatory anxiety. And this is a situation where, for example, you're going to give a public speech or you have to perform, and you get tremendously anxious, and oftentimes you develop diarrhea associated with that anxiety. It can be a very useful remedy. It is a remedy that's useful for anxiety in general and diarrhea. It's one of our main remedies for diarrhea. It also is a very useful remedy for sore throats, and oftentimes the sore throats are associated with laryngitis, and also a very useful remedy for gastritis or dyspepsia. Some of the characteristics to look for in someone who needs Argentum Nitricum include hurriedness. Typically, they are very hurried people. They experience a lot of anxiety and even panic attacks. There can be problems with sudden irritability. Typically, this is not anger so much as just impulsive irritability, and they are quite impulsive. They can be obsessive compulsive at times as well. They are sympathetic people and oftentimes feel very much for others. General characteristics is that these people who need this remedy tend to be quite hot, and they crave fresh and open air, and they're better from cold applications. There can be weakness and or exhaustion, and oftentimes they are worse from eating sweets. Particularly with their sore throats, they will describe them as having a splinter-like pain. It's a wonderful remedy for conjunctivitis or photophobia, particularly when there's a lot of redness and swelling in the conjunctiva. It can be even described like raw meat. There also can be hot flushes and congestive headaches in the head. I mentioned the splinter-like pains in the throat, a great remedy for tonsillitis and laryngitis, where someone loses their voice. There can be a lot of gastric complaints associated with flatulence or loud belching with this remedy. Better with pressure. Also, there can be a lot of abdominal distension with a lot of gas. They can have a lot of problems with vomiting, especially in the morning with anxiety. And it's also a great remedy for colitis. Typically, they have more diarrhea than constipation. And the diarrhea is associated with sweets or excitement or anticipation, as I mentioned. It's also a great remedy for warts. There's a number of remedies you can compare Argentum Nitricum to, which include Lycopodium clavatum, phosphorus, Arsenicum album, pulsatilla, and gelsemium. Gelsemium is also a very useful remedy for anticipatory anxiety. And pulsatilla has many of the same allergic symptoms as Argentum Nitricum. You can order this remedy at orders at amchh.org. Also, if you're interested, you can learn more about this remedy and others in our acute care course. And you can get more information about that at acutecare@amchh.org. Thank you very much.